Morning. Whoops, I think I accidentally hit the stop recording button, or my phone just is more and more broken every use. Well, something like that. Sorry, there's someone left their paracord here. Oh, that would be nice if it was tidied up and put in the hiker box, so I will do that. But anyway, the guys left this morning. I had my hair caught on fire, but I didn't even notice. I gotta be more careful. And I got all this soot. That's better. I got all this soot on my face. But yeah. That's one of my favorite things is the morning fire. Really enjoy that. So now we get to eat ice cream. We had ice cream yesterday. And we didn't finish it because we learned our lesson from the last time. And the little grocery store just behind here, the woman there let us put it back in the freezer behind some other things with a note that said, hikers pick up in the morning. So that'll be nice to get to eat that and then hitchhike back to the trail. Also, I'm going to drop off a few things to the post office. I'm going to do I had two pairs of hiking clothes, two sets of hiking clothes. So I'm getting rid of my other pants, the ones that have holes in them, massive holes, and my other shirt. I'm also getting rid of a pillow that got a hole in it, and also I could not find it ever to be comfortable, one of those inflatable blow-up pillows. And getting rid of a pair of socks. So about like this. Maybe there's a few other things. I gotta go look in the bag again. But that's about, so it's nice. It's like a couple pounds, maybe 2.5 pounds of clothes, maybe 3 pounds. That'd be nice. Make my bag a little bit lighter and make room for all the winter stuff that I have sent in to Waynesboro. I'm getting like a mid-layer and a silk sleeping bag liner, some soles, new insoles. Oh, my neck gaiter, that's coming back. It's getting cold right now. It's crazy. We're hitching again. Walking out of Waynesboro. Oh, look what Indy just found. Free cotton candy. Oh, it looks good. Maybe I'll have some too. We're walking to the main road and then hitchhiking back to the trailhead. Later than expected, but that's alright. Oh, and my clothes! I was way off. They were 1 pound 3 ounces. Nothing! Which I mean, that's what's expected. Oh yeah, we just got around. Darn it, we were so close. But he was making a left and we need to make a right. So once we get onto the main road, then we'll stand on the side of the road where everyone's going the same direction that we want to go. Should make it easy. Yeah, what a nice place to have a fire. So you can see down there, it's James River. And maybe out in the distance is Glasgow. I don't quite know which direction I'm facing. And then you can kind of see the hill right behind that tree. That's a mile away on the trail. And I'm going up to that tippy top next. And there you go again, nice little camp space. Right to here. How awesome is that? Only, I don't remember, what, like 5 miles from the road? It's like a hefty climb, but well worth it. That is such an awesome little camp spot. Come out here, boom, on the weekend. Just enjoy a night up here. You finish work early on Friday, come out here, go for a little hike, set up your tent. You can, do a short up and back to this other mountaintop. Enjoy an awesome fire with what's the sun doing? Yeah, I think it's gonna set over that way, which would mean that's west, which would mean that might be Glasgow. Glasgow was, well, yeah, Glasgow was, I don't know if it was actually west. It was AT west. So AT west is just when you're going north, west is left, and east is right. So when you hit that road, Glasgow was to the left. So that's AT west. Now whether it was actually compass west, I don't know. But possible. Most of the time when you're going north on the AT, you're going north. But sometimes you're going south, sometimes you're going east, sometimes you're going west. But most of the time, west is west. Here's the next view. Mostly the same. But this is where I'm going to sit right on the edge and enjoy my chia seed pudding with salted caramel chocolate. Hawk talk. Let's see, this one's not, I don't have it clear yet, so it's going to be a little off the cuff, even more than usual. But it's about kind of like not doing things for future favors, but doing, I guess, nice things. Doing something nice just for the sake of nicety. And then at that point it's over. It's not this lingering point system at work. So let's see if I can backtrack that. So it's more like, when you're in a relationship like friendship or hiking buddy or partner. I mean, it happens, I think, most often with partners, but whoever you're spending a lot of time with, you guys will do things for each other. And then at a certain point, one or both of you might feel like you're doing more things for the other person, and you might be a little bit resentful of that. But that's neither here nor there. You do something nice for someone you care about because you want to do something nice for someone you care about, and then it's over. It's not like I did your dishes or I cooked dinner for you, so you should now do this thing for me, or I should now be allowed to do this that bothers you because I did that other thing. It's not like that. I mean, you do nice things for each other to do nice things for each other, and then that's all. Trying to think of maybe like a nice example, but that's the gist of it. It goes back to one of the very first Hawk Talks about like what is like pure generosity. And it's just doing something for the sake of, like, doing something nice for the sake of doing something nice and not expecting anything in return for it. But I think in relationships, there's so much back and forth that there's like this subconscious tally about, I don't know. And I think very often both people feel like they're doing more than the other person, which is obviously, that can't be true. But I think that's very common. So it's trying to just let go of that tally system, let go of that, like, hey, it's not fair that I'm doing more nice things than my partner is, or whomever, than my coworker is, or I'm doing, more things for them than they're doing for me. Like, let go of that entirely. It's not the point of doing things for someone. It's not so they'll do something back. But But yeah, there's like a silly situation with Indy and me that happened a while ago now, where it was getting dark and we were trying to hike to this one spot, and it was going to be like, it was definitely, we're going to be hiking in the dark, but also rain was coming. It felt like rain was on its way. So I was wanting to move really fast while there was still some light, and I was moving faster than Indy wanted to move because there was lots of rocks, which is why my head's down right now. And so I was moving real fast, and she was keeping up to her best ability, and giving small hints like, hey, I don't like this, it's dangerous, I almost got hurt. And then eventually I did slow down, but not to her notice. And then we took a break because it looked like it was going to rain, and so she needed to put her electronics away. And I was like, well, Mom, let's go. I'm still trying to, like, you know, I want to get there before the rain comes. But she's already, in her mind, she's already given up on that idea, and she's like, whatever, it's going to rain. And I still had the idea of, like, we can still put up our tents. So she kind of took a longer than average break, and then I didn't like that. So and our little argument ensued, and it came to my awareness that she's felt that because she had done like that, she walked more quickly than she wanted to. She had done, like, you know, she did a favor for me. So she was like, why the hell can't you wait, you know, another couple minutes for me to eat snacks? And, like, to be fair, it wasn't a big deal. It was only a few minutes. And in hindsight, I should have not really had a problem with anything. But it did lead me to this moment, like this thought of you know, just because you did something doesn't mean you deserve anything. So that's it's a really not a great anecdote, but it's the one that is on my mind, and I hope it explains it a little bit. And I don't look too bad in the story, because I know Indy was in the right in all of that story. So yeah, I don't mean to present her in a negative way.